I am the EIS manager for the 30-meter telescope. I am living in Hilo now. I've been here for a couple months, and I will be here for a while. And by the way, I'm a West Virginia girl by way of California. And so the small town, this is a bigger town than I grew up in, and I really am enjoying Hilo. I want to tell you a little bit about the 30-meter telescope, and the first thing people usually want to know is, who are you? The 30-meter telescope has 3 partners, and that is, it's a nonprofit. For those that know what it means, it's a 501c3. This nonprofit was formed to plan, design, and operate a telescope. The partners are the University of California, the whole system. You've probably heard of UCLA and Berkeley, and there are a lot of others. The California Institute of Technology, or Caltech, and an association of Canadian universities. There are no military partners. There are no military ties. There are no military applications. So this is a science project. We've been working on the telescope already for several years, because it takes a long time to design something this complicated. And one of the things that has been done is TMT thoroughly evaluated 5 sites around the world, 3 in Chile, 1 in Mexico, and Mauna Kea. Same instruments at all 5 places over 4 years. We identified the Mauna Kea Northern Plateau and a mountain in Chile called Amazonas as the 2 preferred sites, the 2 best sites we think to do astronomy in the world. The Office of Mauna Kea Management was contacted, consulted, and the University of Hawaii directed us to do an environmental impact statement. They submitted an environmental impact statement preparation notice. That's what kicks off the scoping period, and it will last for 30 days, and that's what this meeting is to deal with. The 30-meter telescope is committed to, if we would come to Mauna Kea, doing things differently. We are committed to good stewardship. The commitment is to working to a new paradigm of development that's founded on integrating culture, science, sustainability, and education, and including ways to respect the mountain and the entire mountain, and a significant investment in education on this island. We are listening to community concerns. We are really trying to find all means we can to look for community input and seek broad input on the siting and design options. We are considering only what was identified in the master plan as Area E. We did not consider ever siting the observatory on a pu'u or a cinder cone. The EIS, and that's what we're here to talk about. The EIS will be prepared in accordance with the State of Hawaii Chapter 343 requirements. That says you do an EIS for any project on state land with potential significant environmental impacts. Anything done on Mauna Kea has potential significant impacts. So some of you may know the steps. We skipped the step where you would look at an environmental assessment and went right to to preparing an environmental impact statement. The proposing agency for this environmental impact statement is the University of Hawaii. And the project is the state historical preservation process, which we don't say a lot about in the posters outside, will be followed, of course. It will be brought into along with integrated into the EIS process, but we will follow that state process also. Meetings with the Burial Council and other groups. The project's funded by partners and private organizations. There are no federal funds that would trigger a federal EIS. Now, I bring this up because I know some people think that a federal EIS or NEPA is better. It's a better EIS. But you can't just choose to do a federal EIS. You can only do that if you have a federal agency. We don't have. But we are committed to making our document as good as a federal EIS. The alternatives we're looking at in the EIS, 3 alternatives and maybe a subset. We would look at the Northern Plateau, perhaps more than one area on the Northern Plateau. The Northern Plateau is 36 acres. So it's possible that we could, in our EIS, look at several of those areas. We are looking at Cerro Armazones, Chile, and the no action alternative.